Alright, so I'm going to go over some of the moves that I taught you at the YCL Overnighter that I'm just going to show you how to do them again so you can practice along. Okay, so the first step is single throw. So remember, you want to have your heels together, toes apart, and you're just going to shift your knees back and forth and shift the weight to your hips.
You teach me that, right?
Shh. So it's just back and forth, and you just want to stretch it so it goes up and a smile. And remember, this doesn't have to be perfect, so you're just wanting to get the basic moves down. Okay, so the next move is Kaholo. So this one's just step, together, step, tap, and your foot goes up on your toes, just like this. Then you go the other way, step, together, step, tap. So once you have that movement down, step, together, step, tap, step, together, step, tap. Now every time you step, you shift your weight and your hip goes out on that side so that you're free to move the other foot. Step. And you just switch it every time. So you kind of want to get it a little more exaggerated, but you just want to focus on the footwork for right now. So just keep practicing back and forth. Just 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap.
Say the next one.
Alright, next is Huli. So if you're my audience, I'm going to turn to the right. I always start with the right. And we're just going to turn so it's an L, step 1, 2, make a T, 3, parallel, and tap. So it's just the same as Kaholo, 1, 2, 3, tap, but we're turning in 180 degrees. So again, L, T, parallel, tap. And it doesn't have to be perfect, it's just being able to get from one wall to the opposite. So 1, 2, 3, tap, 1, 2, 3, tap. And you always start with the foot that's closest to the audience. So you step first with the foot that's closest to the audience. 1, 2, 3, and you tap on that opposite foot closest to the audience. So then you have to start working in your hips into there. So we start, again, every time you step, you shift your weight. So it's just like the single throw and like the hold. Now we have to turn with it. So 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. Just keep practicing and try to get from one wall square on to the exact opposite wall square on. Okay, so for Kaholo, we're in hands up position. So remember, don't cross your center line. You want your hands flat, as if they're on the ground. Bringing up so your shoulders are down, elbows up, and a straight across, really powerful and strong. And then when you're walking, so if you're going this direction, walking this direction, 1, 2, 3, arms out this direction. And you want to look the way you're going. So switch, make sure you go across the tabletop, don't drop it. Tabletop. So 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, tap. So forth. So with your arms, you're also going to want to learn to ripple. Now this doesn't have to be perfect, but I can teach you the technique behind it. So the first technique is called picking up sand. You've got to have all your fingers together, tight, closed, and flat. Picking up sand is just kind of like picking up sand, but you curl your fingers halfway in and uncurl them slowly. It's called picking up sand. Then we have puppet. So you go up, down, and it's just turning of the wrists so that your hands are flat and you just turn your wrists. You can alternate. That's puppet. Next we have wave. So you start your hands out, straight out, and you go thumb down, pinky down, thumb down, pinky down, and just a wave. Then on the other side, thumb down, pinky down, thumb down, pinky down, thumb down, pinky down. Together. Now, once you have all three of those, you can work on doing ripple, where you've got puppet, where you're moving your wrists forward, back, wave, which is thumb, pinky down, and then just curling your fingers like picking up sand. Now don't try to do it all at once at the very beginning. You got to work on all three separately and keep working on them before you try and put them together to get all three moves together. And just make it slow and graceful, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Alright, next is arms for huli. So we start where your arms are parallel. So we've got like a nice rectangular box straight out from the shoulders. And we go to the side, and our elbows are just slightly bent, and we have one hand higher than the other. And they're kind of soft, like you're on a mountainside. So we turn, so they're facing me. We scoop in, so we turn, and they come down to land. So they're flat, parallel to the ground, and parallel to the box shoulder. So again, we come in, scoop, turn, go to flat, land. Then we come back up, turn them in again. And then we just do the same thing. Scoop in, turn down, come up. Scoop in, turn down, come up. And you just keep doing that and just, make it slow and graceful and just, have fun with it.